Got an early start here to the day. Got my coffee. Almost done. And what I wanted to do, real quick, real professional, that's how you got to do it. Some of you may know who that motto belongs to. Is I'm unboxing. Okay, background, quickly. Need a background story here. Some of you know that I started disassembling my old HUSQVARNA 450 Rancher, this bad boy right here, because it stopped working. I had measured low compression on it and took it apart and found that it had a scored piston. So long story short, I wasn't going to do anything. I was going to scrap this thing. I was going to just like get rid of it. Then I thought, no, I'll make a project out of this. So I managed to find online a part to replace the piston cylinder head. And I did that through a little AI query, of course. That's what we do now. And this thing was cheap. I got this for a total of just under $70 delivered. And now I did notice there's a little dent in the fin here, you see that? But otherwise, it's supposed to be able to just drop right in to here, into the Husky, like this. So I got to take this thing apart and then replace it with this, break it in properly, and test for compression and vacuum. And it should work again, hopefully. So that's the plan. I'm not going to start that right now. And but I just wanted to put this out here. So this is from HL, a company called HL Supply. And I have it all right here in the box. HL Supply. The part brand is called Warhawk Non-Genuine Cylinder Kit Fits HUSQVARNA 450. And it's item H30450. It comes with a cylinder piston kit warranty information package here, which I have read already. So they basically want you to, if you don't know what you're doing, then you should have somebody qualified in this do it for you. But I think I can do it. I think I have the big brain power that can get this done. There's lots of videos online too to help me with it. But basically what this says is that you got to test it for compression and vacuum and make sure there's no leaks once you've got it all reassembled in there. And I have a vacuum and pressure testing kit, so I can do that. And it also says that I should run it. Actually, it doesn't say so on here, but in the AI query I did, I use Gemini in this case. I used to use Grok, but stopped using that because they wanted me to pay for it, which I don't have a problem with, but it was a little expensive for what you get, 30 bucks a month. But basically it said, make sure that you run a 32 to 40 to 1 ratio of gasoline to oil for the break-in. So I'll do that. Actually, I've been running all my stuff at about between 40 and 50 to 1. I think it's just better to do it that way. Now, yeah, some people have done little tests on that and said that, like one guy did a test. I don't remember who the YouTuber was, but he did a run test with I think it was 40 to 1 and then 50 to 1 on a steel saw, and saw a difference in the performance. Not better, it was worse when he ran a higher concentration of oil in there. So I haven't even unpackaged this, and I'm gonna leave it until I'm ready because it's in a vacuum sealed package. So I don't want any air, moist air getting on in the cylinder and starting to rust it. Maybe they had a little bit of oil on there. I don't know. Torque Toolbox Garage says hi. EST 9665 says hi. And Aziz Turkmen Glue says hi. DFC. What is DFC? DFC. I don't know all the short form. I know TBH, to be honest. JK, just kidding. What else is there? DFC, you got to tell me what that is. But you can see here, I've got my saw mostly apart. I have to still take the flywheel off here. I loosened that already. Then I need there's actually a clutch removal bolt that I could get, which it probably would be handy, but they're always specific to the actual model of the saw, which is kind of dumb. I wish they would all like universalize on the fittings, the size for these things. I know it's not going to happen, but that's wishful thinking. Thanks for the likes. Give me a few more. It helps my channel. So I got to take that off. And if somebody that's watching has any tips on that, like to do it without the special tools, that would be great. The one thing that is concerning me about when I reassemble this thing is the connection of this is the where the carburetor hooks up. It fastens onto here. And what was it here? No, that's not what it was. It was the screws that go in here, which go into here, into the plastic. And one of them got stripped, and I'm a little bit worried about that. I think it was this one. And if that's continues to be, yeah, it can cause a leak, and then you might lose some. In that case, I don't know whether I'm going to lose vacuum or pressure. I'll have to test it. But yeah, that's something I got to figure out. But I took this all apart months ago. So when I revisit this, I'm going to have to do a little bit of YouTube video searching and watching for somebody else. There was a couple I saved, I bookmarked. One guy had a 450 Rancher, and he took it apart, put it back together, and has a full video. I think it's like an hour long. And so I'll go back and revisit that one before I do this. That'll be helpful. But yeah, that's the plan, is to try to get this guy going again, folks. So if any of you need parts, I have to say this company, HL Supply, which I found online after doing that query, was, I'm not usually one to endorse. I don't get anything in return from this, but that's That's the name of the company, HL Supply. And as soon as I placed the order, they shipped it the same day. And I went with the just standard delivery, which was through the US Postal Service. And I ordered it last week and got it yesterday. So I think that's pretty good. And yeah, so I'm pretty excited about getting this going here. Put it back in here till we're ready. Comes in a nice little box for it. That's it. And it says that it fits the HU450. Boom. Get her done. Okay, that's it. Just came out here. I'm still in my pajamas actually, and I can do that because my house is just a few hundred feet away. So we'll see you on the next one. Peace out. Appreciate you all. Like, subscribe. Come on back. We'll do this later. Have a great day.